Good afternoon, viewers. I'm SEFYA from NBC Indonesia, standing here to reporting the current situation of demonstrations that's happening in front of the House of Representatives or DPR Jakarta building on Tuesday. As you can see here, thousands of protesters have once again took the streets over to protest about the revisions of several laws, including the one on Corruption Eradication Commission or KPK and Criminal Code or KUHP. The protesters demand the legislators to cancel the passage of the controversial bills as they are regressive to democracy. The protesters consist of the students from several universities in Jakarta, and even many come from outside in the capital city, such as University of Indonesia, the State University of Jakarta, Trisakti University, Veteran State University, the University of Gadjah Mada, Pajajaran University, and the Bandung Institute of Technology. Polda Metro Jaya has deployed as many as 18,000 police officers to guard the parliament building since the demonstrations began early this morning. In the afternoon, thousands of police officers that were guarding the parliament building tried to pressure the students to leave the parliament in compound using unfriendly methods, such as using water cannons and tear gas while students were pushing the parliament building's gate. Feeling some sort of solidarity with the students in Jakarta, thousands of university students across Indonesia staged similar protests. In Solo, Palembang, Medan, Bandung, Garut, Malang, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, Makassar, Denpasar, Tarakan, and Palangkaraya. In Makassar, South Sulawesi, the ongoing demonstrations turned into even more chaotic, when students threw stones and giving the police officers no choice but to take serious measures. The police officers fired tear gas shells and beat up students with the clubs. In these accidents, students were not the only one that ended being injured. 3 journalists, including the ones from Antara News Agency and Makassar Today online media, were injured as they were also beaten up by police officers. The journalist from Makassar Today was kicked in the stomach and his back, while Antara's journalist was pulled into a hallway and beaten up by the police officers. The police officers did it because they tried to stop the journalists from taking pictures of students being beaten up. Viewers, if you live in those cities, I suggest you to be careful and please avoid the places or streets that are filled with people protesting to stop the spread of COVID-19 and to avoid the traffic jam. Finally, I'm SEFYA from NBC Indonesia, and the cameraman Fadli want to say thank you and go back to studio.